What comes to mind when you think of New York's music scene? Is it the pulsating beats of hip-hop, the soulful strains of jazz, or the electrifying riffs of rock? New York, a city that never sleeps, has been the cradle of numerous musical genres. Today, we delve into the rich tapestry of New York's music, tracing its evolution from the early 20th century to the present day. We start our musical journey in the Roaring '20s, a time when jazz was the heartbeat of New York. Born in the African American communities of the city, jazz was a vibrant blend of blues, ragtime, and traditional African rhythms. It was the soundtrack of the Harlem Renaissance, a cultural movement that brought African American literature, art, and music to the forefront. Jazz clubs like the Cotton Club and the Savoy Ballroom were the epicenters of this vibrant scene, where legends like Duke Ellington and Billie Holiday wove magic with their music. Fast forward to the 50s, and New York was swinging to a different beat. The city became the birthplace of Doo-Wop, a genre characterized by its smooth harmonies and romantic lyrics. Groups like the Drifters and the Platters crooned their way into the hearts of the city, their songs echoing through the streets and alleys of New York. Doo-Wop was the sound of young love, of heartbreak and longing, and it captured the spirit of a city that was constantly evolving. As the 60s rolled in, New York found itself at the forefront of the folk music revival. Greenwich Village became a haven for folk musicians, with artists like Bob Dylan and Joan Baez finding their voice in its smoke-filled coffee houses. Folk music was more than just a genre. It was a vehicle for social and political commentary, a mirror that reflected the hopes and fears of a generation. The 70s and 80s saw New York cement its place as the epicenter of punk and hip-hop. Punk was gritty, raw, and rebellious, a stark contrast to the polished sound of mainstream music. Bands like the Ramones and Television thrashed out their frustrations in the dive bars of the East Village, creating a sound that was uniquely New York. Meanwhile, in the boroughs of the Bronx and Brooklyn, hip-hop was taking root. It was a genre born out of the struggles of the urban poor, a powerful form of expression that combined rap, DJing, breakdancing, and graffiti art. And who can forget the 90s, when New York gave birth to the East Coast hip-hop scene? Artists like Notorious B.I.G. and Jay-Z took the genre to new heights, their lyrics painting a vivid picture of life in the city. From jazz to hip-hop, New York's music scene has been a melting pot of cultures, influences, and styles. It's a testament to the city's diversity, its resilience, and its insatiable appetite for innovation. And as we move into the future, one can only wonder, what new sounds will this city of dreams produce next?